Did you change the title?
I did, yeah. I did. Oh, and I got a commercial, so that means something's happening. Is that Doctor Who? No, Star Wars. Never mind.
I think it's the new Star Wars game came
Yeah.
out this weekend.
Who has time for games that aren't WWE Champions? I know I don't.
My son has been asking for 2K24 for a while, and
Oh,
the
yeah.
price just dropped on it to like $25. So I picked it up for him today.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Nice. Yeah. Well,
We're live.
although I don't play 2K games, I think it's great if children do.
I mean, I like the 2K games. I just haven't played them in a while. I'm just legitimately I don't know that I have time. What's up, Zandal? What's up, JT Fortin?
Roll call pinned in the chat.
And CM Punk, first one every single time. Every time. I love it. I love it. B-Rock, how you doing? Zandal from 1%. JP Fortin from Hey Guys. Dylan the Villain, Toxic Mafia checking in. Robbie Hart here. Commander HS. Sup. 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 Well, keep the roll call going. Hey guys, not a full-time job. Al Pacino from Toxic Mafia.
Ooh, is this a new faction? I haven't heard of this one. The Edge of Mayhem. Is that a faction name? Or
I
am just
would
not
think
familiar?
so, yeah.
Very cool. Welcome, Edge of Mayhem, and especially if you're a new faction. 5 Second Pose, also known as FSB, Commander from VV.
Venomous Vipers.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Bourbon and Booty, Golden Firefly. I know that's a new faction as well.
That's a
Golden
new. I mean, it's
Firefly.
not one I've heard of, but
So I remember when the Wyatt Six like first surfaced, there were quite a few new factions that took on kind of Wyatt Six names.
okay.
Demolition Inc. representing Wolfpack Elite and Austin's Theory. Ducky Schultz. Ducky Schultz is like old faithful, and
Oh yeah.
aren't they just always in the streams? Twisted
Twisted
Minds.
Minds.
Lee,
You like
check this
those
out.
guys.
Representing top 100 faction with less than 30 people. What?
I know. It's crazy.
What? What?
Yeah.
While we're doing faction roll call, Lee asked me a question right before we went live that I'm going to answer while
Yeah.
we're live. He
Oh.
said, what were the two things that we were asked to highlight tonight? I'm going to tell you one of them
Thank you.
right now. There is a brand new fan vote on the portal, and it's asking who is going to win the WWE Championship match between Gunther and Randall Cornelius Orton, RKO.
Gunther's the only right answer to that, by the way.
And if you get the answer correct, Scopely will then send you a bag next week of that person's a chance to win their poster in the bag. So that's what it says on the fan vote. So you got a 50-50 chance. I think Gunther's going to retain, as does Lee. I think that feels
Right.
pretty inevitable.
Rule Breaker wants you to acknowledge his fake faction. You have to scroll up in the chat to find it real quick, though.
Find it. Gunther Keith Orton, Al Pacino says. Hi,
GKO.
Cats. Randall Keith Orton. The correct answer is Walter, Lumberjack says. So yeah, if you select Gunther in the fan vote on the portal, you then will have a chance at receiving a bag that either contains Gunther shards or the Gunther, I'm believing it's going to be technician poster outright.
Yeah.
So hit that fan vote. You know what? I'm a gracious host, Lee. Why don't you entertain the troops here while I pull up the link to the fan vote, and I'll just post it in the chat for them.
Sure. Well, I'll tell you what we got going tonight, and I got something special fun for us in a second here as well. So tonight we are power rating Indy Hartwell and Heavy Metal Rhea. So we're going to do kind of a showdown matchup between Indy and Heavy Metal Rhea to see which one is the better of the two power ratings. I think that's going to be exciting. We've never done a showdown like that before. Also, we're doing a polls showdown between Rusty and Lee. So last week was bad on that. But maybe this week could be good.
Or we're both going down in flames. That's what's going to happen. That's the only outcome, is we both go down in a blaze of glory, or I win.
Or you win. That's right. There's no Lee wins option. There's just either we both go well or we both go down in a blaze of glory. Or option eggs, Rusty gets the other one.
Just kidding. Lee, I hope we both get Maxine's gear tonight. TBH, to be honest.
Yeah. Or Ilya.
I posted the fan vote link in our chat. So you'll find me at Rusty Graves, www.champions.com/fan-voting. If you're watching on YouTube live right now, I want you to be able to do that too. Go to the portal, go to the bottom, click fan vote, vote for who you think will win. These headphones are dead, my son. I can't make them come to life for you. But I can tell you, Lee, I think Heavy Metal Rhea is going to win tonight's Battle of the Acros.
Interesting.
She's so good. She's so good. And if we have to put...
You haven't seen Indy yet.
Well, I agree. I have not. As far as I'm concerned, she doesn't exist in the WWE universe. She's not on TV. She's not on my roster. She was a zero shard recruit for most people.
Right.
Candice LeRae took her down a dark, twisted path, and she's never recovered. So.
That's right. Well, I've got something for us as we get started, though, before all of that. So, Rusty, do you remember... Hey, Merrick's, how you doing in there?
Merrick's wants to know, did I get more beautiful somehow? I think I did get a little more beautiful. I've been trying to keep my beard trimmed. I've been trying to keep maybe just a little product in my hair. And today's Friday, Lee. We had a sunny day, so I might have got little sunbeams on my face out there in the 95 and clear skies of Charleston weather.
Right. Interesting. Well, I got something for us here, if you cool. So, yeah, Rusty, you remember on our podcast now, we've talked a couple times about the little boy who comes up to me at church, and he tells me about all the things that are going on with Daddy Dom, and he tries to spear me. He does RKOs out of nowhere. Like, he is just so in on wrestling. Like, do you remember when you were just like that pure? Like, wrestling was just the only thing that was so fun in life. You remember those days?
Those days are called today, I think. Okay.
You still have that little kid. I appreciate that. Yeah. So I got a little story to start us out with on this one. You know that Monday Night Raw is coming this Monday to Denver, and I live in the Denver metro area. They live in the Denver metro area. Well, his family did a little something for him that I just thought was super cute, and I got a little thing for it here. They did a scavenger hunt in his house that showed like where he had to go. So like the first one was like, I'm going to do this for the American dream, and so he had to go to his to the bedroom, right? And then he found something there that said, "Hey Liam, do you smell what The Rock is cooking?" And so then the trick was, "Oh yeah, I got to go to the kitchen." Well, it ended with this: "Yeet, you are going to WWE's Monday Night Raw." But his family actually got it on video, and I just thought this was the cutest, the sweetest thing. So I want to show you that moment real quick, right now.
What's your card say?
Hold on! Yeet! You are going to WWE Raw on Monday night.
That's sweet.
Open the box, it said.
I love it. Cute.
Hold on, Olivia, what did yours say?
Mine said, because we decided to let you go.
He is just bawling.
Did the sister get a gift too? She's opening something.
Yeah, yeah. She got a. She got to go to a concert or something. There was somebody coming that they weren't sure they were, telling her they weren't sure if they were going to let her, and then go from there. Brother Wade, those are some friends of mine. Should have ended it by stunning him. So, yeah, I just thought that was super cute to show because that is so pure. It's so innocent. It's
That's
like,
right.
remember when wrestling just made that happen in us? Like, you're going to Monday Night Raw.
Right.
And you just break down crying. So I'm going to be at Monday Night Raw on Monday. That's how that works. And
Very
I'm going to
cool.
take some video for you guys too. So just thought I'd share that.
You are gonna watch 3 hours of the most jet-lagged wrestlers in the history of wrestling. That's what you're gonna watch.
That's true.
They're gonna be taking TV timeouts like it's an NFL football game. Just laid in the ring. Drinking some prime hydration.
Oh my goodness. Well, I just thought, we've had a little bit of a rough week here. If you don't know, we've got in between us the name Schmike. Schmike was the name of our faction leader, who passed in his sleep a couple nights ago. We did a little video tribute for him on our podcast this week. So I'd encourage you guys to, go check that out. But yeah.
Lee, our chat wants to know: are you going to hold up a WWE Champions podcast sign?
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. I'm going to be so far up to, I'm not even near the ring. You're not going to see me anywhere close.
I can remember watching Raw years ago and seeing that infamous sign that said Scopely.
Scopely what?
I guess say it on the official stream.
That's right. We are official content creators on the official stream. Baby ice. That was a good one.
Yeah. But I totally remember watching it, going and it had a prime view of the camera. But yeah, whatevs.
The Ben B. You were on Davy's stream earlier, weren't you? That's why you're trying to set that up. Oh, we were having fun.
German toilets. That's the same toilet they have in Holland or the Netherlands, also called. And it's weird. It's the dry deck. It does not make sense. It is not. It is. That is why Europe is so much older than America. And in some ways, the technology,
right?
Is as well. So we're power rating Acro, Heavy Metal, Rhea Ripley. We're power rating Indy, Hartwell, Acro. We're going to crown one of the two queen of the category, Lee. This is a new concept that we're going to try to say who's the best in the game according to our power ratings, right?
Of the Acro females. Yeah.
Right. So Acro male, you would say the king of the category would be Muda currently, right? So that's what we're going to be working on tonight. We're going to have the pull-off, ever popular pull-off. Everyone loves the pull-off. And one thing I want to highlight to you, Lee, for $9.99 on the portal today, do you know what I bought?
Right.
100 plate removal chips.
What?
For $9.99. Guess how many I still have in my inventory? I am back down to 0.
Really? Wow.
Well, that's 10. So that's 10 plate removals. And I've moved stuff around all over the place, especially with the cycle of male feud, female feud, or male boss, female feud. So it's like I'm sharing plates across genders.
Right.
I'm doing my best to try to reset. I'm probably going to buy another 100 plate chips because they're
Scopely's got you, man.
Freaking good. Also, to do it mid-feud, Lee, think about if you've got one Piper plate, right? And you need that Piper plate. You got on a flash feud weekend, and you can strip it down and move it over between male and female, or whatever between male and male, and you can't take the plate off if you're not the Strap Pass member. You get one a month. So now, for I think it's $1.99, you can buy one chip. If you're not a Strap Pass member, you can buy the one,
right?
Remove it, then buy another one, remove it, then buy another one, remove it. So you can spend $10 as well and remove 5 plate chips. But the way I understand it, you can never exceed your limitations of your inventory. So you have to buy the plate removal chip, use the plate removal chip, buy another one, right? If you're not a Strap Pass member, right? So you're spending $1.99, remove the plate, spend $1.99, remove the plate. But so 5 transactions of $10, but $2. If you're of 10 total, 5 transactions of $10 total dollars for a non-Strap Pass member, that seems really good. Especially on a Flash Feud weekend where you need to move stuff all around. I'm not a salesman. I don't get any commission off these. All I'm telling you is that I am enthusiastic about this offer because yesterday, one of our buddies, Merrick's, is in the chat right now. We were speculating at what something like that might cost, and we thought it was going to be a high ticket item. Right? We thought maybe, like, we were throwing out numbers like, what, $100? Like, what would it cost to refill your plate as a Strap Pass member? It costs $10.
$10.
So they pleasantly surprised us. There's a lot of surprises that come down the hill in this game. This was a pleasant surprise. It might not be so pleasant if they unfurl the resources, the first time reward resources at some point. That may be a not so pleasant surprise, but
well, anyways. Cool. I mean, I don't disagree. You need those sometimes.
Rusty, from the Scopely cashier. I love it. I love new things in this game. Like if there's something new in Champions, I embrace it optimistically, where a lot of you yahoos in our chat embrace it pessimistically. Is that the right word? Pessimistically. And I think Yahoo is a nice term. It's a term of endearment. But it's like, oh, just wait, this will be terrible. Like how many like and do you guys know? Do you know, Lee? Do you know that last night Professor broke the news?
I do. Of
the new MLC superstars? It's already out there.
Yeah.
This MLC's not even. I think he got a leaky source, and he paid top dollar to. He had one of those hackers find a source, and he revealed it on last night on the main channel, and it was incredible. We're getting. I'm going to call him the faux bloodline this month. This next month, the bloodline 2.0.
Yeah. NWO 2000.
The illegitimate bloodline, right? The Muggles, if you will, if you're a Harry Potter fan,
right?
Because they're not the true bloodline,
the
like Roman. Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh well, are we ready to power rate Indy so I can show you why she's the best female in the game all of a sudden here?
I still am a Rhea Mark. I'm a Legends Rhea Mark. And I like the way I run Rhea. So I hope you run her well. I hope you run her correctly, or I'll have to get all worked up on this battle tonight.
I like it. All right. Well, let me hit the intro and let's get this battle started. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we're on the official stream with 60 of our very best friends on Twitch, and however many of you are watching this on YouTube Live right now. And we have, for the first time ever, part 1 of Logan or Rusty. What are you calling this? Queen of the
category. Queen of the category, like Queen of the Ring. We are going to see who's the top female acro based on the community's power rating.
Well, we've got our first contender in the ring, and she is an impressive one. See what I did there? Indy Hartwell, impressive. Now, we are on the 6-star gold account, as you see on that thing up there that says this is all from a test account. This is not mine, although in this very specific instance tonight, I not only have Indy, I got her gear, and I got that moment. This is my setup. Like, we're on the 6 gold account. I could run this from my account this way, though.
Well, it looks like readiness is a 1, Lee. That's great.
Hold on. I'm going to show you some things here. I'm going to show you some things. Oh, you know what, Rusty? I didn't. I put the thing up on our Discord. I didn't tell everybody to go look for it. So, and I didn't put the one up for Rhea. I'm failing on that. So Discord vote may not be as big this time around as this. Yeah, Benby, that wasn't a humble brag.
Oh.
That was that cost me some things. Actually, I got Indy on a $2 pull one night. It was like I'm just gonna do a one single, and singles never go well for me. But okay, so 2 things we got to address. She does have gear on this account and on mine, so I can't go show you what she looks like on my account. And it does have the moment. So right off the bat, there's going to be 2 things that she has. I'll tell you from experience, she doesn't need these things to hit top end damage, but she's going to hit through the roof damage with them. So in order to offset that, I'm going to do a couple things, and you'll see in just a second. So on the moves, we're going to run the stun gun. It is an 8 MP red move. Deal damage, choose a 5x4 area to make into multis of strength 5. Then we've got the blue 6 MP running hip attack. Deal damage, choose 6 gems to make into red gems, and if the opponent generates a multiplied gem, you steal their multiplied gems, which is nice. That move loads the deck and gets you going, but I'm going to show you another way to do it. And then the rocket kick, which is basically the claymore. 8 MP red move, finisher, deal damage, make 25 multiplied gems into blue. Now, Rusty, you can run this with Jerry Lawler and Santa Hogan and get her started loaded turn 1, and then you can put in Sherry Martel. But I don't want to hit her with another rare trainer. So let me show you how I'm going to run her in feud, and it's like this: Sting for 4 red MP, Butch the Bushwhacker version for 4 red MP. And you start loaded with your red moves turn 1.
Okay.
And that's all you need. You will never see your blue move with this, I promise you.
For clarification's sake, I would need Indy, first of all, before. And I wrote in the chat, Lee, I said, what if the superstar herself is the one rare thing you need, you know?
That's true. That's true. Maybe you'll pull her tonight. I think she's in the loot. We'll see, but
okay, don't get in my head about the pools showdown, all right?
Okay, all right. I'll keep it. So then we're gonna run Gunther, Zombie Gunther. For blue gems, do 30%. Multis do 60%, and Memrock to increase the strength by 1. Now, let me show you why this is huge. Right? Okay, so her gear increases multiplied gems by 6. That's huge. That's a 600% buff. Plus, the universal Summer of Champions moment, multi-gems increase by 4. All gems do 100% more damage, and she gets 50% less damage from there.
This is insane. This is like watching Richie Rich open his Christmas presents. This is crazy.
Right?
Because ain't nothing. I ain't got none of this.
Wow. And she has another moment that in feud, it's the Indy Hartwell wedding moment. This won't come into play for this, but just so you know, in feud, she gets another buff to her multi-gems as well. So, on the strap, wow, I just left the whole thing. I didn't mean to do that. On the strap, we are going to use the Pyro Princess Flaming Glove. I will gladly take it off just to show you that she doesn't need it to hit insane damage. But this is how I'm going to run her in feud. So I'm going to start here, then I'll show you with Sherry, and then I'll take all the tricks off so that you know that she can hit. And then the Uncle Slam is a nice one. Whenever you break 4 blue gems, throw some more red gems out there. It's just nice to help you get some more, damage. But I promise you, now I'm running a 50% gem damage strap, not a 100% gem damage strap. Got double Fury 2s, and then on the test account, all of them have this all gem damage 35%. So it's a little bit higher than some people have, but it's not 130% strap. It's not a 100% gem damage strap. It's pretty in line. Rusty, what damage do you think she's going to hit with 3 clicks of some buttons?
I am thinking with all that, Lee, I mean, you're in the, I would guess, 50 plus million just because of the multis. I mean, the multis are so outrageous. On the low end, I would guess.
Okay, I was going to say 50 million, and we just dropped
16.
times 16s.
Nah, okay, yeah, you're probably in the 80 million. I would say on the low end.
We'll start with 80. So I just want to point this out for our speed power rating. She's ready turn 1. No rare trainers in that setup with Sting and Butch. We clicked 1 button. We placed. That's 2 clicks. Here's 3 clicks. And me talking took longer than this will take you in feud. There's the Claymore. There's everything blue. There's some red damage for bonus. That's 119 million.
Ooh.
119 million. That's without Sherry.
Poor Jade Cargill. That face kick was pretty brutal.
So that's not in
animation
feud.
there.
She gets +2 multi in feud.
Wow.
And that's using 2 red trainers, 3 clicks. That is a feud right there. Showtime Chemo, does she need to have the gear? No, but I mean she'll still hit 60 million without the gear, but it is +6 on the multis. So, yeah.
The gear. Okay, so let me just say this as someone who doesn't have Indy, who doesn't have the gear, who the moment I feel like is claimable this month, but it's going to take some work, some teamwork from your faction, some spending as well. The gear wasn't as rare as Indy herself because of the rubies that were available in the prize. In the Flash ruby market.
Yeah, midweek.
I feel like there were about 20K midweek medallions last week, was it? So yeah, I can't disparage the gear, even though it was previously very high priced and very elusive and very rare.
I had no shot at getting it myself, except for what we may or may not have been an oopsie kind of a thing there.
It's hard to tell. To be honest, it's hard to tell when Scopely's being generous and when there's been a mistake. I always assume being generous, and then I find out, oops, that was a mistake. Because a lot of times I'll be like, you guys are awesome, giving us all those rubies, woo! And they're like, yeah, we didn't mean to do that. So
wow.
Wow. Take it. I got, I don't know, unless they roll it back. And that might be coming soon too. Who knows? Maybe they'll take your gear.
Maybe. Well, so real quick, maybe I'll answer your question in just a second, but just to clear on this one. So this is with Lawler, put Sherry in instead, and then put on instead of Zombie Gunther, I switched over to Santa Hogan. So you're going to need to use your blue move to get you loaded, but it's still the same thing. It's still click, click, boom after that. And it flawlessly recycles because you've got that if you needed it. But now you're up to times 20. Those are at least times 22 in feud. Yeah. So
that's bonkers, man. I mean, like...
That's 132, sorry.
Now, Rhea can do... something, right?
Oh yeah, she can do something. Don't worry. Don't worry. She can definitely do something. Yes.
Iffy plate, maybe, and
right.
hard times plate. So
Yeah, she's got some ways to go. So Baby Ice, instead of Memrock, if you have Zombie Gunther, that would be your best bet. If not, anybody who does blue gem damage, multi gem damage, of course, would be the way to go. So, all right, just one time for what you said with the starting side of it here. I am going to, just to show that she doesn't need to have everything to hit turn 1, I'm going to take off all the tricks except for these two. So she's going to start loaded turn 1. I'm going to take off the plate right here. So that's gone. That buff is gone. I'm going to take off this plate so that we make sure there's no extra damage hiding in there anywhere. And just run her with a strap and 2 trainers. But yes, she does have the moment and the gear. So this is 2 things, two special things on her. If she can at least hit 60 million with those 2 things, this is
right.
This is going to be impressive, and I'll call it out when we see it.
Does she wrestle in the wedding dress? I haven't paid attention. Or is that just a pre... Yeah, she does.
She's got like a blouse. She's got like a white blouse kind of thing.
That's what happens when you take the train off of a wedding dress, or what women would call bustle the dress.
Right.
Do you know that?
I did not.
That is a bustled dress, sir.
That's a bustled dress. Well, with no tricks, she hit 80 million. 80 million, 3 clicks, done.
Okay.
No tricks. So I think we're ready to power rate her.
Working class out there.
Oops, dang it. I got to stop having those preload like that.
Yeah, 80 million
is in it.
80 million on the low end is terrific. 80 million without, the elite entourage. No,
Right.
That's not dress shaming. That's not dress shaming at all. I'm just telling you what it's called. That's Charleston, South Carolina is actually I consider the wedding capital of the U.S., at least destination weddings. Did you know that?
I did not.
So I
That's
know.
pretty fun.
I'm a wedding industry insider.
Well, wow. Well, I didn't know that at all. You've got some clout that I didn't know you had with you.
Tonight we're doing lightning polls. 1 minute vote, Lee. I know the first 2 categories you're going to tell us information about, but I wanted to let our viewers know that tonight you got to lock in your votes quick. You got to click the number and you got to click vote to cast it. And it's going to happen fast.
It's going to happen fast. So here we go. So on the power side of the power rating, 5 points, or what we call S plus tier, equal to 100% or more of the current meta's top end damage, which we say starts at 60 million. That seems to be a pretty fair score. And she 100% hits 60 million in her sleep. For 5 on speed, at least 2 of the following things need to be true. MP charge is equal to or less than 6 MP, which is true for the blue move that loads everything. Moves recycle flawlessly, which is true. And or animations are quick, resulting in a feud win in under 45 seconds. She will win in 45 seconds easy. And even her 8 MP moves, you just use the 2 red trainers. They're both there. So we're starting out with 5s. So let's move over to readiness then. Character needs 0 or 1 special thing to get a 5 there. Plates, gear, moments, etc. to make them work well. For a 4, character needs 2 special things. Plate, gear, moment, rare, trainer. For a 3, character needs 3 special things. And for a 2, character needs 4. So you put up the lightning poll, and then I got some things to say on this so that we don't dog this the wrong way. Got it ready? Okay.
Poll is live.
Poll is live. So let's just note, with 0 additional special things other than the moment and the gear, she hit for 80 million, which means she would still hit 60 million if you took off at the moment. The gear, maybe not, but the moment, 100%. So I would argue there's a case to be made that she should be in a 5 spot. However, can't take off the gear, can't take off the moment. That's 2 special things. But we took every other special thing off, and
Right.
she still hit 80 million pretty easy.
20 seconds left on the poll. If you click your number, be sure you also click vote or tap if you're on a mobile device. 5s are at 50%, Lee. This is a very, what would you call it? A very diverse voter array tonight. Okay, fours have it at 50%. And I have to believe with the amount of viewers we have on, some of you guys just didn't get a chance to get in on that vote. So hopefully in the next one, we'll see our voter base increase.
Right. Well, on Discord, we do have, for readiness, we have 4. Oh, somebody just switched their vote literally as I was doing this. So we have 3 more people who are 5s and 1 person who's a 4.
So that would be the 5 total for being the slight winner, right?
So 4 wins is what you're saying?
1 vote.
1 vote makes 4 win. Oh, that sounds like
3 5s on Discord. Is that what you said?
We have 3 5s and 1 4 on Discord.
It would be 6 total votes for 4, 5 total votes for 5.
Okay. All right. Well,
I gave her a 5. For the record, although I'm pulling for Rhea, I gave Indy a 5.
I think both of those would be fair.
Yeah.
We'll take a look at it. We'll take a look at it as we go. We'll take a look. Kid Kelly says 5, missed the vote. We'll maybe circle back on that because that is super close. But let me move to the next mode.
Do you want to just hit poll and just do you can only vote for 4 or 5?
Sure.
Do you wanna do
Yeah,
that
if we can
quick?
do a lightning poll real quick on that.
Okay.
Only a 5 or only a 4?
Poll
You gave her
is
6 for the dress.
live. Poll is live. And remember, that's a bustled dress.
It's a
All right.
bustled wedding dress
Everyone
right there.
cast those votes. Quick. It's a lightning round. The lightning apparently is striking twice on readiness. Somebody put a 1. And that's a hater vote. That's a hater vote.
Yeah, that is. That
Wasn't
throws
me.
things off.
That's why I had to tell you I voted 5 because I didn't want you to think I was the person that voted 1.
Kid Kelly, you can start with her blue
Oh,
moves
no.
full and fill the red, or you can just start with her
Okay.
red moves full.
Please
Super
keep
easy.
voting. It is literally tied. We need we cannot go into this tied. Come on. Vote.
We have to pull Baby Ice as the official judge on this.
Nice.
Derek.
Did you vote?
You're good, Derek. We appreciate you.
Okay, it's still
I
tied.
didn't vote.
Oh no! Vote! Cast a vote, Lee. Come on.
I didn't. I don't have time. I have too many screens open.
Oh, at the last second, 8
Ooh.
to 6. The 4s have it.
All right.
Now, if you want
Wow.
to add in your Discord votes,
I mean, we still have three 5s with 1 4 on Discord. I have not voted, but I it seems unfair for me to be the tiebreaker unless it's really needed.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah. I think she can set as a 4 for a moment. We could discuss. But
And let me just say, Derek, to your point, in no way do we claim this is a free to play or a common
Right.
superstar. We are comparing high-end Cabernets here. These are pretty rare chases that are also containing rare things in their entourage, rare moments, rare gear. So that's what we're trying to say on the highest end of the spectrum of great female acros. Who's
Right.
the best if you have the stuff? So
yeah. Agreed. Ben B says, I didn't vote and mine was a 5. Rose Willina says there is a huge argument for a 5. Let's let this category rest for a second. And
Yeah, I
if
said
we
full.
need to come back to it, we will.
Yeah.
And Merrick says a good point. It's coming up. So, all right, let me explain versatility while Rusty's getting the lightning pole ready there. So for a versatility metric, for a 5, a character is competitively usable. Notice that word, competitively usable in feud, boss, and Showdown, and character has a special gym type that will help them in Boss, Extreme Rules, and Gym Mania. That's a 5. For a 4, characters competitively usable in at least 2 of the modes, Feud, Boss, Showdown, and still has a special gem type. For a 3, characters competitively usable in 1 mode, Feud, Boss, or Showdown. And for a 2, characters not going to be strong in any modes, but they could win on tours. So, tours.
Before I hit the vote live, Lee, does Indy have any links that we should know about when we're thinking about our Showdown links and things like that?
Well, I wasn't going to say this until we get going, but I'll take a look at it here real quick. I don't know if that matters so much, just because for this one reason, 2 red trainers, she gets started unless there is in down red MP, which that's going to impact everybody. She gets started turn 1 in every mode, no matter what.
The vote is live.
Oh,
Versatility.
crap. Okay, well, her link is SmackDown, which is any color moves start with 1 more, and Modern Era, so nothing spectacular.
All right, not even the NXT link anymore. So it's interesting that they're kind of reshuffling those as they get called up, even if they were released as an NXT superstar or not.
Merrick's has a good question and a good point in the chat there, but yeah, she's not an NXT link. But question: how do reversals rate? In other words, she has this move where if somebody like for example, if she goes against Heavy Metal Rhea, she steals Heavy Metal Rhea's multis and destroys her.
Oof.
So if she goes against Jade Cargill, if she goes against anybody doing multi-gems. So to answer your question, Merrick's, we don't have a place in here for that. And to be clear, what Merrick's is asking, that's not she requires a special thing. Like, that doesn't ding her. This is actually saying, like, she's better than we have a category for in some of that.
That may be something to consider, and actually to work with Merrick's on how we might be able to incorporate hardcore moves, reversal moves into our power ratings, because a case in point, Cowboy Bob has been kind of a stumper. We're not really sure how to rate him, because do we rate him?
Right.
We would say is probably how he should be ran, right? We'd love to maybe continue that conversation with him. 5, far and away, 5 swept the category for versatility.
Yep.
Not even close.
Not even close. And I would argue that there's not a mode that I wouldn't use her in. She's going to be great in Showdown. She's going to be great in Feud. Boss, of course, if it's blue plus multi, I mean, that's always they're not good in every single boss, but it just depends on what hits. And she's got the ability to hit. So I think we're there. All right. Well, the last category is trainer ability. And so this is the one Merrick said, spoiler, she's not going to do as well here. But let's talk about it. Her trainer ability is blue gems do 40% more damage, which I think is great. And then moves that generate green gems will create 3 more green gems. So blue gems do 40%, but generate green gems. The way we rate entourage ability is for a 5, that would have to be an essential trainer or coaching ability that adds something you don't want to go into a battle without. For a 4, it is a widely used trainer or coaching ability that helps the character being used reach their full potential. For a 3, it would be a niche trainer or coaching ability, may not be used much but very valuable when needed. And for a 2, your trainer or coaching ability offers something that you're missing, but others will probably do the job better. So, Rusty, what do you think? What do you got?
Poll is live, and you know what I always say, Lee. And is it a combo move, Merrick's? So what I always say is, if you're going to get a 5, you better give me at least 2 MP if you're a trainer. And if you're a coach, you better give me about 40% of something unique.
Well, she does do 40% on some gems, but as Merrick's has pointed out already, the creeds do 60%.
So not the best, not anything that makes me, I don't want to chase Indy because of her entourage ability, right? Which is the way I feel about many Carmelo Hayes, for example, right? That's a 5, and I want to buy Carmelo out of the UCC because of his entourage ability.
Yeah.
Indy doesn't carry that kind of value, right? So I would say everyone voted 3, and
I think the chat got it 100% right.
Yeah.
So before I give the final score, readiness. 4 and 5 have been back and forth all night. Do we call it? Do we turn it to baby ice for a verdict, or do we try something again?
I think the Force had it. You were unvoted. Okay. I think.
Okay, that's right. The Force did get it. Okay.
I think you still would have put the 5s 1 short if I understood correctly.
Well, then that's a pretty fair score, I think. That's a 22 out of 25. That is by no means overpowered. That's by no means out of the realm of what we've seen with characters in this sort of power bracket. I think this continues to prove our system is better than people give it credit for sometimes.
Let me make a disclaimer.
Okay.
We always want to err on the side of a conservative and lower score so that we never false advertise or fluff up a number that isn't there. I think Indy could easily be a 23. I really do. I think it was on the line just by a hair, right? And yet I'm okay with her being a notch lower because I'd rather someone say like, okay, these guys were hard on her versus, these guys are just marks. They're throwing up, the highest scores to make the most rare stuff look the best, the hardest. So we don't care if it's paywalled or free to play. We don't care about that. Yeah. What we do care is about the integrity of this system, and we will always err on the side of a lower score versus a high. We don't round up with power ratings. Ever.
I agree 100%. And, to the point in the chat, Derek 1985 WWE said, hey, if you don't have Green Rezor, she's your green gem chucker. You need her. You need her if you don't have Green Rezor, which I get. That's good. Now they did, to Merrick's point, he just typed it as I was thinking this. They sold Rezar for $10 recently, and hopefully he'll be in the keys. So that immediately moots that point if you have Rezar. But if not, but you're more likely to have Rezar than you are Indy. 100%. Right.
And yet to say what Derek's saying, RNG really changes things, Lee. You paid $2 and grabbed Indy out of a single coin loot, right?
I know. Crazy.
The RNG is a game changer. Yeah, if you don't have Rezar and you have a lucky ducky pull like Indy, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, I think this is fair. I think this is right. And I'm interested to see, this is part 1 of 2 videos. So if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to stick around in a couple days and watch the follow-up with Heavy Metal Rhea to see which one of the 2 of these is better. And
let's go, Team Rhea.
Which one, Rusty, you end us by saying what they're going to, which one wins the
Queen of the category. We'll see you next time.
Bye. All right, it's going to take me a moment to get set up on.
That's the first time I've seen Indy with the gear played. I've seen the gear on the prize wall. I've seen the gear on the Valentine's event, but I don't think I watched whichever content creator was like streaming that week, showing off that gear. So I'd never seen it. It looked really interesting. Like no other superstar looks like in the game, wearing a full ankle length wedding dress. So that's really odd. But hey, we've got Ghostbusters in this game. Maybe someday there'll be Ninja Turtles based on what's selling in stores. That's
Let's
not
hope.
a spoiler. That thing, every commercial on Raw is promoting these, Kofi, Michelangelo Ninja Turtles, and I'm going, ooh, can we get those? Can we get those in the game?
Let's get them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. Anything WWE does, I also want champions to do. Like, I just think it's really cool. I just think it's really, really, really cool. So
I love that. It's going to take me a moment to get her set up for Rhea, but then I think we can go pretty quick. But I didn't mean to do it, but I do have on screen from our memorial show. I wasn't going to promote this on the official channel because it's a little weird, but some ways. But our friend Schmeich passed away. He was the leader of the Toxic Mafia family. His widow and their children are still reeling, and so we do have on screen her information if you'd like to help them out. Yeah. Wasn't going to do it, but it's right there, and so I'm going to go ahead and do it now.
I know that Bree was planning on watching tonight's stream, and so if you're out there, Bree, our thoughts and our prayers and our love are with you and your kids and all of Schmeich's family and friends and those in the community that he left an impact. He left. Yeah. There is a void in this game and in the lives of all who knew him.
That's right.
So yes.
Yeah, and if you get a chance, even if you didn't know him, check out our show from our podcast from Thursday. It's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or on YouTube here. And we talk about the grieving process. Like, Rusty and I are both grieving right now. We're laughing, we're yucking it up, but we lost a friend. We lost somebody who you hung out for hours in voice chat with that dude, and he was truly
every night
an amazing person. Every night.
It got to the point where like my kids would recognize his voice, right? Wow. And I'm in Discord voice chat driving in the car on the Apple Play, his voice playing through our car speakers, and and when I told my kids that Mr. Schmeich had passed away, they said, "Is he the one that always cusses?" I said, No, that's Jekyll. He's British. Yeah, it's like, oh, he's the nice guy. Yeah. So
it's a good thing to be known by.
Kids see things are so funny, right? They have such a unique perspective.
Wow.
Well, Lee,
I'm ready. I'm ready for
Rhea.
I
was going to say, as much as we could stay on this topic forever. I know our friend would not want to ever for us to make him the focus. And so we're going to respectfully move on. But Heavy Metal Rhea is my favorite female superstar.
Well, save it for the video, though. Wait.
Oh, okay.
I'll pitch it over to you. Let me do the intro, and then I'll pitch it to you, and you just pick right back up where you just were.
I forget we make videos sometimes.
I know. It's all right. Here we go. Here comes the intro. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are in part 2. Yes, this is a power rating video that's individually self-contained for Heavy Metal Rhea, but this is part 2. Rusty, tell them why it's part 2, and tell them what you were just saying before we cut the video.
This is part 2 of a series of power ratings trying to determine who is the queen of the category. This is a new thing that we're doing. We hope it entertains you. We hope it enthralls you. We hope it tantalizes you. We hope it pleases you and pleasures you beyond your wildest imaginations. Because, Lee, we have my favorite female superstar in the game.
Really?
Power ratings. She came out during our 7th anniversary month before power ratings existed.
Yep.
She was the apple of my eye that month because my female roster really needed an overhaul, and because she was just rock and roll, right? I mean, so this superstar is actually as cool as the real Rhea Ripley, and she doesn't take a whole lot the way I feel like Indy takes a whole lot. Now,
Well, we're gonna find
Rhea
out.
does have some tricks up her sleeve, and we'll see all that. But I'm curious to see how she compares. We've seen what Indy can do, and we know it takes a lot.
All right. Well, let's find out. And you know what? Just to quote someone else, the leader of Woken, the top faction statistically by rankings of how they do in events in the game, made the comment that Rhea Heavy Metal was a character that should not have been free. Now, she wasn't free, but that month there was some oopsies, there were some things. A lot of people who played that month, like way more than usually get a chase character, got this character. And she ranks up there. Well, we're going to see with Indy, right? So I'm going to run her most basic way first. We kind of ran Indy the hardcore way first and pulled it back. I'm going to run her more basic way first. That way everybody can see it and then judge fairly from there. But here's the move set. 6 MP black, spinning forearm smash, deal damage, make 28 random gems into 1 turn countdown gems that will deal 120k damage and make 3 random gems blue at the end of the countdown. 6 MP purple, 2-handed choke slam, deal damage, choose a 4 columns to make into multiply gems of strength 6, and a 6 MP black headbutt, deal damage, decrease all countdown gem timers by 1. So, I don't have Mello. He's a rare trainer. We're not going to start with Mello on there. I will show you what she does with Mello in a moment. But instead, you've got both versions of Woods. Purple and black, MP starting right there. And you do need Santa Hogan to get loaded turn 1. So, 3 out of her 4 Entourage members are only there for MP. Gunther is the only one who's given damage, but blue gems 30%, multi-gems 60% right there. So, dang. And then on the strap, it's the same one we just had on Indy, 50% gem damage, double fury 2. Only trick we're running on it right now is hard times. Whenever you make 6 or more countdown gems, increase your blue and yellow gem damage by 100% for 2 turns. So she has 1 trick on her. Yeah, Rusty, you've run her a lot. How do you think she's going to hit?
Well, with this setup and no Mello and plus Santa, right? Obviously, there's some diminished returns because of how much it takes to get her going. If you have Mello, if you have a line bonus, you're doing a lot better. You get a lot more damage out of there. Yeah. But here's the thing, guys. Hard Times Plate was on the MLC 5-star prize wall recently, and it was during a month where you could still get the free superstar 2 5-star in the first week of the contest, where it's a little
5-week month.
Yeah, and it's a little more challenging now to get that superstar to 5-star. So I feel like Hard Times accessible, but it probably some spend went into it. Yeah. Probably some hard work and some gameplay.
Right.
How's she gonna hit? I think 55 million, maybe 60 with this setup.
Let's see. Yeah, the Hard Times is still one rare thing, but that's one rare thing. That's all.
Right.
That's all.
And great reminder from Merrick's, that's a plate that people are able to pull out of a feud bag as well. So, RNG determines your fate there.
That's right. So the way we run her is you put down the black spinning forearm first, countdown gems hit, and go off to give a little bit of damage. It's like a 2 million hit. Then, yes, you overwrite them with multis. Pick the ones that have the least amount on there, but the countdown gems that are left are going to overwrite the board in blue. So you're going to be fine. Right. You put these out 6 times 6 multis, and then you decrease the gem timers by 1. Whole board turns blue, and you've done 64, almost 65 million.
Nice.
Just like that. So here's the point for the power rankings. power ranking for power, the power category within the power rating, it's a 5 if you get 60 or higher. So both Rhea and Indy are 5s instantly.
Right.
So it doesn't matter that Indy hit 130 million while Rhea hit 65 million. They're both 5s, right? But what if we add Mello?
Another thing you could add would be the Tiffy plate, which is
I was going to get there.
Pretty juicy.
Yeah, so we power rate her based on what we just saw. That's where we're power rating. But now if we want to play with her top end, let's start with the Tiffy plate, and then we'll add Mello, and then we'll just show her annihilating. Because now we're starting to get to the number of rare things that Indy had on her. But what we just saw was what we power rate. Like, that was with very little rare, if any, rare things.
I love it. The Merrick's perspective is, I think Rhea needs less. Both have similar top end, but Indy is faster. I love that.
I'd agree. I mean,
would
Merrick's
know.
is sensei. He is Yoda, so I'm not going to disagree with him.
Daddy Merrick's. We should probably start calling him Daddy. Just
Boss. Oh, that was 90 million right there. And Baby Ice. Did you see Baby Ice's comment?
I do say that. I do, like, a lot of times with like a loot, I'll be like, the loot is juiced. Like, I use the word juicy to mean good. Yeah. So.
Well, Rhea has a juicy top end, is what we just found out. And pause.
Lord.
Pause.
Lord save us. Yeah, I don't know that Daddy Merrick's would say that. So.
Wow. Oh my gravy train. All right, well, let's throw on Mello and Sherry. We're going to skip Matt. We don't need to see the half step in between. We're just going to go straight for Mello and Sherry.
Gosh, the this is the monster build. I mean, this build takes so much that she starts to resemble Indy. Right?
Right. Yeah.
So like, you're running your Rhea the same way most people run their indies, with all the rare goods and services.
Zandel wrestles on the indies. Oh wait, that's a different conversation. Gotcha.
Did we? Oh, Mayor Rex. So Papa Rex. That makes sense. I was like, where are they getting this Rex from? Okay, the chat is pretty juicy tonight, for the record.
150 million. Turn 1. Easy mode.
I was about to say, I'm on delay. Let me see how it hits. And then yeah, it's like 153 million.
Yep.
Crazy.
Yeah. So we're power rating her based on the first set. That required nothing except for one maybe rare plate in the hard times. And she did 67 million with that. But you got a few tricks.
I was going to say, I've been so distracted by the chat. Did you also add the Tiffy plate?
I did,
Okay.
yeah. I didn't talk about it, but whenever you activate a purple move, you increase your blue gem damage by 250%. So, that's a lot. That's a big one. I don't personally have a Tiffy plate. I know some people who have 2. I don't even
The whales there. Only the whales.
Only the whales. All right, well, let's...
What
was that last thing you said? What was that?
He's talking about me. I have had, not in the loot, I have had contest luck the last month or two. My loot, you've seen my loot. We record the loot, the loot situation, folks. But my contest situation has been really good. I've had really good RNG returns on the contests. And Spent.
Yeah. And something.
Luck plus money equals champions.
Right. So Hip Designer pointed out feuds have started, but you're going to want to keep us on because we're about to do some polls videos after this.
I want to say Lee was actually hoping no one would tell me feud had started, so I would stay focused on our stream tonight.
Oh, well, you got to stay focused for this. If you don't want to pay attention during your polls, I mean, I'll tap the top. I'll tap all over. I won't.
Oh, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Now it's bottom. Listen, to honor my daughter who does a lot of pulls with me, she likes to tap on the belt. So now I tap the bottom of the belt. That's where I tap the WWE symbol in between the W. That's my desired clicking spot now.
Well, I'm good to know where you desire me to click your spot. So for a 5 on power ratings under power, 60 million, 100% of 60 million would get you a 5. Rhea very easily hit 60 million, even with not really any tricks. On speed, my goodness, all of these are true. At least 2 of the following are true. MP charge is equal to or less than 6 MP. She recycles flawlessly. Her animations are quick. Okay, so she doesn't recycle. That's the one piece. But 2 or more of them are true. So that is a 5 on speed. So we're ready to go to readiness. We're ready to go to readiness. And I don't have a Discord poll up for this one. So we need everybody in the chat to participate so that we know we're being the most fair here. So for a 5, character needs 0 or 1 special thing, which would be a plate, a gear, a moment, or a rare trainer. We didn't have her moment on. She doesn't have gear. I didn't use Mellow for the first build at all, so the only rare thing there should be Hard Times, not trying to influence things. For a 4, character needs 2 special things. For a 3, character needs 3 special things. And for a 2, character needs 4 special things. So, Rusty, I turn it over to you, my friend. You're muted.
One moment. Sorry, I had a little coaching about how we should not eat a pizza Lunchable on my bedspread.
I'm sorry that you have to tell your wife not to eat pizza Lunchables on your bedspread, but
I was telling you, it was my inner monologue. I had to work out. No, like Homer Simpson. Do not do that. Poll is live. Poll is live.
Yeah, someone
Readiness
is feuding.
is live. I'm not feuding. I'm feuding with my son not to eat the pizza Lunchable on my. Maybe the stream could be sponsored by Lunchables.
Oh yeah, we've dropped sponsorships with Prime since they never got back to us or knew we existed.
We're still waiting to hear. The call is out, right? We're just waiting to hear back. We haven't got a rejection letter yet, so it's not a no.
I didn't send a letter, but it's great to get a. Rose will.
No.
Sorry. Rose Walina, I'm not going to get a pitchfork out for you saying a 3 in the category. I just don't see it. The only thing that we used that was special was the plate. Like 1 plate. There's no possible way around that there was 1 special thing used. Yeah.
I'm not sure about that vote.
Yeah, that vote is Baby Ice, where you at? Let's disqualify some things here because literally this one is objective.
Common trainers. We used very common trainers, right? And the 1 special thing would have been the Hard Times plate. So
okay,
I don't even know that is subjective, is it?
Well, okay, so they are saying Zombie Gunther they considered special, which fair. If you got if you participated during last Zombie Month, there was a big oopsie. I feel like we say that a lot. And you could get Zombie Gunther guaranteed. So everybody could get Zombie Gunther for free. Whether or not you did determines if you were playing or if you chose other things on that prize wall. So, run it with Ozzy. Merrick says run it with Ozzy. We're gonna do a run it back just for you. Just for you. We'll run it back with Ozzy because Ozzy is the least rare. Everybody got Ozzy. And then we're gonna revote this bad boy.
And let me just ask, was it the Hard Times plate? Those of you that voted 3, type in the chat why you voted 3. I just would love to know what was it about Rhea's setup? Now, I hope you didn't vote based on Mello and Sherry and the things we showed you at the end. That was not. That was just to make a demonstration of what she's possible. Okay,
Right.
plate Gunther. All right.
Okay, so let's show it without. So here's the plate. That's the only rare thing there. Entourage, literally all free to play. 100% free to play Entourage right there.
Somebody wrote feud ruined the vote. They were just clicking.
Yeah.
So maybe, very possible.
Very
But do we-
possible.
I feel like Gunther's in a lot of entourages we do, and he's never been the takeaway or the downtick because of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that was kind of what I was thinking. Is this is the first time we've ever got pushback on Zombie Gunther, but I mean, I'll begrudgingly agree if we go to a 4. But look right here, bam, bam, bam. That's 60 million on the nose with the Hard Times plate, and that is it. That's Aussie.
Yeah,
That's a Hard Times plate. So that's one special thing, guys.
right. And then, yeah, I guess it like where they're saying like there were only 5 votes, so I don't think I noticed the number of votes.
Right. Okay. Well,
first
that
part.
makes me feel better because,
Yeah.
I've never used my override powers here, but this is objective. There was one special thing
Right.
on there, so that is a 5.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, not very many people voted on that one. And again, we're up against feud. We tried to be done before feud, but it didn't happen. Ha! Baby ice. That's
I
awesome.
talk too much. That's why. I'll be honest. That's why it happened.
Derek said, I always downvote for people that use Gunther. And that's fair. That is absolutely fair. Merrick saves the day, though. Merrick saves the day. Like always. Super Merrick's is here.
Daddy.
Daddy Dom. Daddy Merrick's. All right,
Yeah,
well
Merrick's
then,
Daddy.
let's move on to versatility. While Rusty gets that ready for a 5, characters competitively usable in Feud, Boss, and Showdown. Character has a special gem type that will help with with Extreme Rules, with Boss, and with Gemmania. For a 4, characters competitively usable in 2 of the big 3 modes, Feud, Boss, or Showdown. Still has to have a special gem type. For a 3, characters competitively usable in only 1 of those modes, and maybe a sleeper for Boss. And for a 2, character is not strong in any competitive mode, but may be capable of winning in tours. So,
Yeah. I'm going to launch the poll now. We'll try to
see
get
if more than
through
5 people. That was only 10% of the viewership on Twitch. I never watch you. I can't pull YouTube up. I have 4 windows going on 2 screens right now, so I can't pull YouTube up. But
I like that she's a legend, but her legend link doesn't necessarily. I think the legend link needs to be reworked. I just there's no advantage, although she's in a rare category, right? So
yeah.
Oh, all 5. Okay. There's about 20 seconds left. Get in your votes. We got 5 saying she is a 5,
Yep.
which
I wouldn't disagree. I mean, the trainers are all there that she can start loaded turn 1 almost no matter. Again, everybody gets bumped in Showdown by. Oh, that is a huge, like a runaway vote for 5s.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well then.
Yeah.
Comes down to entourage ability. Let's see what entourage she has here. At 26k, green sub moves last 2 more turns. Green moves start with 2 more points. Trainer ability, green subs last 2 more turn. Green moves start with 2 more points. For that to be a 5, That needs to be an essential trainer or coaching ability that adds something you don't want to go into battle without. For that to be a 4, it's a widely used trainer or coaching ability that helps the character they're used reach their full potential. For a 3, that is a niche trainer or coaching ability, may not be used much, but is very valuable when needed. And for a 2, it offers something that you're missing if you don't have other trainers.
All right, poll is starting now. Did you tell us what her entourage ability was?
I did. Yeah, you want me to repeat it? It's green subs last 2 more turns. Green moves start with 2 more MP.
2E. I've been using Rhea a lot for stip tours because the stip gyms now really matter. I don't necessarily want the sub extended in other formats. It'd be a waste in boss battle. Yeah, I mean, I use it a lot, so I'm going to vote 4. It's not quite a Carmelo Hayes status, but it sure is good.
I use it on Nation of Domination Rock when I'm using him for Gym Mania. Mm-hmm. Other than that, sub meta, I mean, the hard thing is we're not in a meta right now where subs are relevant on anyone, but that'll change. That'll change quick. So
let me just answer. Yeah, and Lee said it earlier, Hip Designer. So how many free-to-play players have got Zombie Gunther? It just depends on if they were playing during last October's Zombie Month, because there was an in-game situation where they gave away enough prize wall medallions to claim him for free at the end of the month. And so he kind of permeated the community from that event.
Yeah. Zombie Gunther is the Piper plate issue again. Like you could have got, everyone in the game should have a Piper plate if you played during a certain month, because Merrick's made how many videos saying take the Piper plate, take the Piper, don't take Piper, and half of the 2 of us on this stream listened to that. But there was also another event with Zombie Month where you could get Gunther guaranteed if you used your Pride with all medallions, but you could also take other things. So it was a choice issue, not an availability issue.
Yeah, I made a bad choice with Piper. But you know what? I am happy to know Merrick's wrote, lots took Gunther and Sheriff's Badge, lots took Zombie, Becky, and Liv. I took Gunther and the Sheriff Badge. I always wished I had the last ride plate. I feel like I missed out on a lot of fun with Dexter Loomis because of that.
Yeah, I mean, Zombie Liv wasn't a bad pick for me. Like, we're not power rating Zombie Becky tonight, but here's the we'll reveal. It's already on screen, but we'll reveal in a moment who won this showdown. But the reality is, if you've got Indy, if you've got Heavy Metal Rhea, and if you've got Zombie Liv or Zombie Becky, those are my top 3 females, period. All of them hit insane damage. All of them are quick clicks, easy to use. All of them are amazing. Acrobat females is the most loaded category in the game. And Rusty, based on our pretty proven system, who won? Who won?
I can't believe it, because I'm looking at the score right now, and Heavy Metal Rhea has a 24, where that's like up there with like Great Muda status. Indy got a 22, and we were on the line. She could have been a 23 easily.
I think she should have been, but
I'm not sure any of these votes were on the line and could have been up or down. I mean, this felt like a pretty fair a vote all around. That means
I'd give her a 3 for entourage ability myself, but even still, you're talking 23, 24, and Indy's 22, 23. So Rhea gets the edge. So Rusty, in the most stacked category in the game, and to Merrick's point, ironically, acro males is the least stacked category, acro females. In the most stacked category in the game, Rusty, who's the queen of the category?
Your new queen of the category is Heavy Metal Rhea. I love it. Yeah. Now, I mean, gosh, right? If you have Indy, you need to feel really good about your life, though, because she's
I do.
in many ways better, right? And with speed, better. But is she overall more valuable on the roster? That's where this is kind of a fun debate, right?
Yeah.
Who adds overall value? The power rating says Rhea. Lee, you have both. Who do you think adds overall more value?
Honestly, so I don't have Carmelo, so I can run her like this, but I can only hit the 65 million. So for me, in feud, in showdown, whatever, Indy is 3 clicks. Move,
Right.
place, click, click, boom, done.
Yes.
My favorite is still Zombie Becky. Zombie Becky is a little more chaotic, and there's times where she doesn't hit because something went wrong, but most of the time she'll hit in the 70, 80, 90 million range, depending on what happens.
So funny.
But Rhea sits right in the middle of them. She's the consistent, like, she is going to be your workhorse. She's going to be the one who wins.
Right.
So I'm not upset about this. I prefer Zombie Becky. I'm going to use Indy, but Rhea is absolutely right up there, and I think she's the dark horse that snuck ahead at the end.
Okay, well, I'll say this. I think Indy's more valuable simply because of that reversal. Stealing the multis and making them her own, that is a bad mamma jammy, and we're in a 6 gold meta where multis are everything. I will concede to the power rating and acknowledge and trust that the community got it right. Ultimately, if you have both or either, you're doing really, really good. You're doing really good, right? So there's nothing to disparage here, friends.
Right.
But gosh almighty, that multi-gem steal move is insane. You don't want to go up against it. And there's something to be said for that. So
Yeah.
I would probably push the edge to Indy. And if Indy and Rhea were to match up against each other, it's literally impossible for Rhea to win the battle.
Yep. That's what I was going to kind of say is, like, at the end of it all, if you have Rhea versus Indy in the game, Indy wins hands down because Rhea's biggest weapon is taken away from her and turned into Indy's play toy.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the power ratings don't lie. Yeah, well, we're actually running way later than usual, and we got to get to some polls. So, Rusty, why don't you close us out on this, because we're about to do some polls showdown now that we got the queen of the castle here.
We are so thankful that you watched this, and we'd love for you to be on with the next power rating that we do. We're on every Friday night on the WWE Champions main channel on twitch.tv. Tune in and join us so that you can cast your vote and help us make sure we get it right. We'll see you next time, friends.
Bye. All right, we're not going to have time for should you take anybody to 6-star gold, but on screen right now you see our link, Champions Chat Podcast, twitch.tv/Champions Chat Podcast. That's how you get a hold of us on Twitch, and we are starting to record the podcast live on Twitch. So,
and sometimes when I have hard days, I turn on the old Twitcheroo and I stream and I talk to my friends. So, yeah, there's a lot of reasons why you should subscribe. Well, is it called subscribe or follow?
I have no idea.
Or
yeah,
add us
follow.
to your top 8. We be in your top 8.
Right. Oh, I am old enough that I had a cell phone at one point, that the big thing was you can hold 100 contacts in that phone. It was like everybody you know can be in this phone.
Songs. Do you remember? Yeah, when like the first iPod like shuffles came out, and we were like,
right.
Whoa, we have like 60 songs on this thing. We can go anywhere we want.
Yeah. I also know from The Office that that's the size of Michael Scott's. So anyway, I'm about to load my account in here real quick. That's what Pam says. She says if it were an iPod, it would have been a
I
shuffle.
know.
That's
It would have been a shuffle. I know.
yeah.
I know the reference, friends. So who's going first tonight in the pull-off? You pulling first, or am I?
I loaded me first because I want you to be the icing. I want you to win. I do.
What if you get the last Maxine gear on on the whole portal, and then
Yeah, the last one available. Oh, I would be happy with that. Maxine at 6 silvers hitting 60 million with no gear on my account. Now that is 99 MP era, but still, my
Maxine.
gravy.
Here's why I love Maxine, because she can take the La Familia plate from my beloved Acrodom and do it. To pass that torch, you have to be something really special, and I think she's going to be a really, really fun superstar to play with. So I'm excited.
I'm too. Well, let me hit the intro and we'll get this polls showdown started. What's up, WWE Champions Universe? This is Lee and Rusty from Champions Chat, and we are here in honor of our dearly departed friend Schmike, and we're gonna do some polls. This is what I call retail therapy right here. That's what this is. This is retail therapy for me. So I've got 42 polls because I've got my claim from the UCC. Plus, I've got the bonus one single poll that they did as a prestige drop today. And then I've got a featured. You didn't do your... Well, see, this is why I went first. So you can go claim your one poll.
I also don't have that kind of self-control to let the free claim just sit there. I grabbed it so fast as soon as it was up, my friend.
Oh, gotcha. That's what you're saying. Gotcha. All right. Well, I don't have Ilya. And there's not enough shards available for him in this event for me to get him. So this is my only chance to get Ilya.
Yeah, he was last week.
I know. And that still didn't... I mean, not that I'm upset. Like, oh no, I didn't get the S plus tier character. But I definitely am not close to him. I would love Maxine's gear. She is my favorite showboat female in the game. And then some. I would also love Carmelo. Not because I want him as a fighter on my roster, but because that would save me from my next move on the UCC. Because if I don't get him in loot at some point, he's going to be my UCC pull, which means Muda is still 4 months away. Whereas if I pull him, Muda is my next UCC claim. I don't have Naomi. I do have her plate, though. I took her plate off the prize wall for whatever reason.
Ooh, I do not have
also
the Naomi.
don't have Jade Cargill. What's that?
I do not have the Naomi plate.
You're cutting out, Rusty.
Oh, how about now?
I just hear click, 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 click. That's all I'm hearing. I'm sorry.
How about now? Still?
Yeah, you're cutting out bad. Hopefully it's not all of us, but like...
Oh, no.
Oh, there you are. Okay, now I heard, oh, no.
Okay, I was going to say, I do not have the Naomi plate. Why are you making me yell that and confess my shame to you? Yeah.
I don't have Naomi's gear.
Merrick's convinced me to take some crummy hyper power plate instead, and so I grabbed it, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. So,
what?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, I also don't have LA Knight. Yeah. All right.
Me either.
So we're gonna I'm gonna do the 40. No, I'll do the claim, the 40, and then the 1. So while I'm doing the claim, Rusty, put up a poll and say, who do you think's gonna win this poll showdown?
All right. Hey Lee, I claimed my UCC 1 coin as well.
You claimed it, so like it's already gone, or it's going to be there when we do your video? I
went to the club store and I claimed the prestige drop. So
okay.
I think it's going to be in my mailbox.
Okay. Lee's on coconut internet tonight. I better not be. We just upgraded to 1 gig internet speed. Now I don't have it hardwired, so that would make a difference. But all right, you ready to get the poll?
Yeah, we're going to 10 minutes. Should we allow additional vote? Nah, let's just do regular.
Oh, okay.
I already put it. I have
right.
pinned your votes.
There we go. Who's got the best polls, Lee or Rusty? We're about to get started. Rusty, if I see 41 show up on my screen, I am excited. If not, I'm defeated.
Same.
Oh! No gear.
I'm on delay. I'll let you know what I see when it comes up.
Oh, that's right. I got to FaceTime you, don't I?
Well, it's for your polls. It's fine. No big deal.
Oh, all right. There you go. Well, I'll FaceTime you for yours.
You can call me for yours. I'll answer it because I can answer it right here on my iMac.
Nice. I didn't see what I got, although I'm having weird issues with the bar. That weird bar at the top there.
You got Shamrock 3,000 shards. You got Carmella 3,000 shards.
Okay, I'm not multitasking well here. Where the heck is FaceTime? There's your button. All right, there we go.
You got. Let's see. Accept.
All right, there we go. Now you can see the screen. All right, now I can start clicking. Did I get anything good? I literally missed all of that.
I just saw the Carmella and Modal Shamrock, and now you're on number 37 on the delay. Rey Mysterio shards. No, you didn't miss anything.
Okay, all right. Well, that sucks. I would like to have gotten Ilya and didn't know it. All right, tap the bottom for Rusty. Let's get Ilya. That's the only way it's gonna. Oh, dang. Tap the top for Lee. Let's get Ilya or Mello.
Have you ever noticed that Akam looks like D'Lo Brown's? The art looks similar because yeah, he got like the baby face, kind of chubby chipmunk cheeks on the art.
Yeah.
Now in real life, they look nothing alike. It's just the art.
It's just the card art, character art.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, tap the medals on either side. Oh, 6 silver Ilya right here. 6 silver. 6 silver.
More Akam. Oh, Bulldog.
Bulldog. Dang. All right. Tap the WWE. Tap the WWE. Ah. There was a time where I wanted him more than any other person in this game.
Acro Montez?
Yeah. Oh, he was a kick butt superstar at one point. Like when he came out, he was the guy.
That's awesome.
Remember last week when we got like 1 billion Chainsaw Charlie shards, or in this case, 26,465?
Oh.
Yeah. Write the letter I. I'll do that on the next one. Oh, those are Focus Striker shards. You know what I need now? I need Focused Showboat shards.
All right.
Oh, that's a hit. That's a big hit.
Julius, you're my brother.
Write the letter C for champion. C for champion to get Ilya. Oh, dang. Dang. All right, what else we got, chat? What do you want me to do? Hit the 4 corners? Are you singing Oh Canada?
I need to screenshot this. Something really cool just happened.
U for Unbesiegbar. Something really cool. What are you, Rusty? You're supposed to be paying attention to this. What are you paying attention to?
Well, in my secret feud, I'm feuding against Iron Sheik 84 right now.
Oh,
how cool!
Record that.
I know. How cool is that? I was like, oh no, I don't have a way to do anything with it though. So,
I for Indy was robbed. I know if you recorded, I recorded a battle I did against Iron Sheik, and then I don't know where the video file is, so I never did put that out. I was going to put a video out though.
It's I've been rewatching Stranger Things, and what a great show! What a great show! But I always think about that corporation that's there performing all those experiments. That's where the video went into there.
And need 11 to bring it back to. Oh, that would have been a hit a few years ago. Although I think
Have
that's
you
Focus
got
Striker
fuse?
Shards again.
Have you got anything yet? A fuse or a? It's been pretty lean.
Oh, that's a hit right there. Okay,
100
3 more of
mellow.
those. 3 more of those. Come on,
I
3
like that.
more of those.
I'm hoping to see some mellow in my loot as well, friendo.
Yes, Focus Striker Shards and Mellow Shards. That's all I've gotten so far. Otherwise, it's been a swift kick in the gonads so far.
That's
Glad I
hilarious.
use you.
Just the word. I haven't heard. It's like an '80s word, man. Like that's funny. That's like old school '80s.
I'm an 80s kid.
An '80s baby.
I'm an 80s baby. Oh, I did a Should You Take Her 6-Star Gold video recently, and, well, I won't spoil it, but no. All right, I'm tapping the WWEs. Oh, another Montez. Well, I'm loaded on Montez's.
Awesome.
I'm going to tap the 6th star. Sensei Grease, that's funny. What? 50 Acro Dom shards?
Yeah, he's the
tap the
best.
first. He's the
My little man. I love him.
It's not counting that as tapping. I was trying to tap the first star to like reverse psychology the game, and it reversed my reversal into a reversal.
Azuka.
Hip designer Mello is a vital trainer. He's a double MP, double 4 MP, so he's black and purple. So like how we just showed Heavy Metal Rhea, if I get Mello, then he becomes her trainer instead of using both black and purple woods. So he's fine. He doesn't scale to 6-star gold super well, but he's fine.
To put it simply, you're always looking for the things that make what you have better, right? And so Mello makes what we have better.
Come on.
Predator. That's a big dog fuse right there. Big dog.
That was a big dump of a fuse.
That's like the German toilet, the dump with no water. The dry decker.
My goodness, that fuse, whatever that was, stream with Davey earlier, that was nuts, man. No more. Just give me Mellow Shards. All I want now is Mellow Shards, because I've only got like 5 more that can be anything.
Yeah, you were very Chainsaw Charlie attractive. You have a tractor beam. It pulls him in.
I'm very attractive to Chainsaw Charlie. Well, I'm glad I am to somebody. That's, I'm just saying. You often get good-looking man comments.
Montez! Acro Montez, Lee! Incredible! You did it! Woo!
I did it! 3 years
All
late!
Have come true.
Come on. Oh, I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
You're my
but
brother.
Mellow Shards. Come on, Mellow. Or 6-star gold Ilya. Or silver. 6-star silver Ilya. Or another upper decker. Dang it.
Yeah, an upper decker carrying crossing. Do you think Karrion Kross will ever get like a legit push? Or is he just kind of a mid-card heel?
I don't think he ever healed from that loss to Jeff Hardy. Oh, I'm on the guaranteeds. Dang it. And I do have her. I mean, I need shards to take her 6 gold, so that's nice, but 25 shards at a time is not going to do me anything worth.
Don't open my account yet. I just realized I'm in a feud. Don't open my account yet.
Well, you better hurry, because I got one more pull.
Yeah, but you just better sit there and wait for a second, because our faction needs these points. My children need these points. Tell us what you got, Lee.
I got nothing. I got lots and lots of nothing. But I do have one more. This is the prestige drop pull right here. So
this is the one with the gear. This is the one you do it, buddy.
Well, let's see it. Go. Come on.
Do it. Be good. Be awesome. Be
Come on.
awesome.
Oopsie that was nothing. Dang it.
I'm just in a feud I can't win.
Dang it. Dang it, dang it. Well, that was not a good set of polls. So on the who's gonna win, Rusty or Lee, Rusty doesn't have far to go to win.
Right.
But what I will say, based on what we did tonight with these power ratings, if you want to say this is a win right here. Oh, and the vote came in that Lee's gonna win. You guys are gonna lose your channel points. I'm so sorry. This right here, although the portal won't load it, there we go. That's my indie with gear and moments, both of them. So I would say best female in the game. Yes, I have her. Power rating went to Rhea, but you know what? Not only do I have indie, I got a heavy metal Rhea right there sitting at 6 gold, and a zombie Becky as well. So my top 3 females, I'm vamping for you so you have enough time. My top females right there. Look at that. Look at that.
I love that you're doing the roster walkthrough. That used to be something that we always talked about doing.
Yeah. Well, that's it for this video. I'm about to kick Rusty off feud and load him into the game in just a second, but appreciate you guys for watching this one. My polls didn't turn out so good, so send all of your good energy to Rusty and hope that he gets something good. I'll see you on the next one.
Please.
Merrick's, you're saying Carmelo's terrible in the on the mic and in the ring. Rusty,
Totally.
You ready for me to kick you?
No. Good grief. My feud partner stole my line, gave me his line, and he had 7. Maybe do a should you take to 6-star gold.
I can't. I just logged out of my account, and I can't log back onto the main account because Furpo holds the keys. I don't have an emulator that automatically loads it in, so...
Oh, Karrion Kross. Terrible on the mic and in the ring. I get it.
Oh, yeah, I don't disagree. Don't disagree at all.
Okay.
How long do you need, Rusty? Because we've only got 18 minutes of the stream left.
At least 5.
At least 5?
Yep.
Well, crap. All right. Let me log myself back in and give myself another email from Scopely, even though I just want to use my password.
I just use my password.
I do too, but once you click the button, it automatically sends you an email like, hey, you want to hop in here? Here's your code. So.
Click unsubscribe.
But then I need it sometimes. Because if I load my CC account, that also sends an email, and that I have to have. So
I should never be feuding during stream because this is. Let me just tell you, my line mate, his name is Fast Frank. He is. He's not fast. Just kidding. Because we switched lines. I guess he took mine, and I inherited a lot of things to clean up, but that's fine. I like the points, but I'd also like to do my pulls and allow myself to eat some dinner tonight as well.
Oh, I haven't eaten dinner. Is that on the what's it called?
You know what? Even if I'm super fast right now, Lee, he's not done with his line yet.
He's not, huh?
Fast Frank. Just kidding.
Whoa, hey, we try not to call people out.
I just think it's. I was saying the irony of the name is what makes me laugh, not the ability. He's very fun in faction chat and somebody that I really enjoy feuding with.
Yeah. Hey, Rusty. You remember about a month ago when we were also on this exact weekend?
Bro, this roster right now over 10 million.
What's that? Yeah, this
You're
is my roster.
10 million now? Did I know that?
I don't know. I mean, I did a video on it like a couple months ago when I hit 10 million. I'm just trying to find Batista because there's no search bar.
Oh, yeah.
Batista. There he is. Okay, so I just like to point something out just real quick. You know, we did this last month too, but can you tell how many stars my Batista has, Rusty?
5.
Yeah, he has 5 stars.
Yep.
Yeah, have you seen the solo contest where if you win the normal mode tour and golden challenge with Batista, that you get points?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah, but you have to have a 6-star striker for that, right?
You
And
do.
Batista's points are only for normal mode too. So it's super confusing what you're saying right now.
Oh, that is super confusing. Plus the portal, maybe the portal's locked up right now because it's not letting me go into it. But I wonder if it's possible to beat the Hell mode with Batista at 5 silver. I wonder if that's possible, Rusty. I wonder if that's
No.
possible.
I would think not.
Yeah, if you ran him triple black and allowed your Shango curses to do the work and just filled the board with power gems. I wonder what would happen if you beat that with triple black. And
Clearly.
I mean, we saw that I had points for that. We saw that I had, it's like Portal's like frozen by the way.
And I'm not sure what 5SB means, but somebody said it was easy at 5SB.
Interesting.
Wow. Crazy.
All right, you ready for me to log on to your account yet?
So what would happen if I think so. I'm done with my line.
Okay.
Hang on one second. Let me force close it. Yeah. I think it's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Worst case scenario, Fast Frank will find out later, like, Rusty sandbagged me. No, he was on stream and wasn't supposed to be secretly feuding against Iron Sheik.
Which is kind of fun, though. Of all people, to be... Yeah. If it's Daddy Merrick's, it's Papa Sheik, for sure. He's the grandpa to us all. He's our stream... He's our bio dad.
Oh, Baby Ice is saying their portal is frozen. Mine is, well, I guess in this case yours is slow. Very, very slow loading here. Okay, there it goes.
1 pound fish. Very, very cheap. Have you seen that viral video called 1 pound fish?
I have not.
I love it.
Oh, interesting. Well, do you want to do the intro on your Pulse video, and you can talk smack on me about how you're going to win and all that stuff?
5.5 seconds.
5.5 seconds starting now.
What's up, WWE Champions Universe? It's Rusty versus Lee in a Friday night Pulse showdown. Lee has gone first up to this point and has set the bar fairly low. I don't need much to beat him tonight, but you know what I do need? I need that Maxine gear. I need it so bad. You know what else I need? I need Carmelo shards. I only need I don't even want to say a number because I don't want to jinx it. But the gear and the shards would be my big get. Anything else would be great. Any new superstar, I would win the Pulls showdown. Lee only got Striker Orton Fuse? Was the only get?
A 6-star bronze striker Randy Orton Fuse. Like that is... Anyway, what if you got Indy? What if you pulled Indy right here and then regretted your life choices for spending all of your midweek prize wall medallions on Macho Man?
Right.
Huh? What if?
Right. I'm actually so glad I did that. So let's do it. Let's get into it. Remember, this family taps at the bottom of the belt where the WWE
only
symbol
tap
is.
your bottom, Rusty. All right, so if you
belt,
tell me
please.
when to hit go, I hit go, okay?
And go!
I did. Let's see 41. Come on, 41. Come on, loading it. Oh.
I can't see the number. You have it. It's off of screen. It's still off of screen. There it is. 40. 40. You know what? I have one more coin in my in-game locker as well from the UCC drop tonight. Look at that sweet little baby face, little cheeks. I just want to pinch him.
Sweet baby Acom. Just that sweet baby
Acom. They don't ache them like they used to.
Wow.
Otis. Did you hear that dad joke? They
I
don't ache 'em.
did.
Nice. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty
Oh.
good. Pretty good. What is that off of?
Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Probably The Office, if I'm saying it. 37 and a stunning Steve.
Striker
Stunning?
focus shards. Hooray.
Yeah,
Pretty
hey.
good. Oh yeah. It's the guy who's not Michael Scott that ends up
Right.
about being Pam's boss. That's right.
Oh, when she goes to the other company?
Yeah, when Jim is out in Philly and she's gonna
Right.
go there. All right,
The guy
tapping
that
along the
plays,
ridge of the bottom. now.
Better Call Saul. That guy.
Yeah.
Man, what's her name? Carmela. That gimmick was so smart. Like this, she's so beautiful. She have to cover her
That's
face
insane.
to protect it. That is such a smart gimmick.
Yeah, it's like the dashing. Come on, Six Silver. The dashing Cody Rhodes version. Also Sensei
Right.
Kreese. Haha. Haha. I
Bob
see.
Odenkirk. That's right.
Yeah. Come on, Six Silver. Come on. Oh. Free JD. You got free JD shards.
I hope he becomes like a great heel to threaten Cody. I want to see that match.
That'd be
Cody
nice.
Balor. That would be a fun series of matches. 20
Rick
left. We're at the halfway point and currently have
Oh,
nada.
come on. Ha! Sucker.
We have the same Apex Predator fuse.
Oh,
This
well, we're
is bizarre.
oh my gosh, we're tied. So literally, if you get anything, well, I guess you got to get some mellow shards to beat me. If we need a tiebreaker, I've got mellow shards. But if you get
The smack
anything,
that I talked tonight was that either that what did I say? Either I win big or neither of us get anything. Was that what I said, or something like that?
why did you say that?
I think it's the neither of us get anything night.
We had a neither of us get anything night last week, and that's I can't.
Maybe it's the loot. Maybe the loot's not good. Maybe everyone should go on the forum and write, give us better loot. I mean,
Yeah.
that seems like something that might be intuitive.
Right? Yeah, just let the odds ever be in our favors better.
Yep, that's right. Loosen the slots, bro. Loosen the slots.
Right. Like Mae Young with Mark Henry, loosen the slots, bro. Hey, RK bro.
Get out of here.
It took you a second.
Are we
That
at
was
20
bad.
yet?
That was bad.
Are we at the halfway point? Or are we beyond it?
Ooh, 100
I'll
CM
take
Punk
those.
shards.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
That's a hit.
I don't have him.
We're at the
And
halfway
he's-
now.
Okay. Come on. 6 gold. Randall J.
I don't think there's a 6 gold in here. I think it's 6 silvers the top.
All 6 gold from here on out. Here we go. Nope, don't tell me and Rusty sent you. Let's let it be a bunch of autonomous comments so that they don't see that it was goaded in any way. Just friends sharing their thoughts openly on a public forum.
My secret public journal, like Mike Birbiglia.
I was going to say what was it called?
Come on.
It was like the Zanga equivalent. It was called
Zanga. Oh, I forgot
my
about
something
Zanga.
journal? My free journal.
Live
is that what it's
journal.
called?
Live journal.
Yeah. Crazy. I'm going to lose my job in 30 years because they find my Zanga archives from college is what's going to happen. Cancel culture came for me,
30 years from now,
Yeah.
when the alien overlords are pulling up Zanga and Live Journal. This is an interesting alternate reality you've created, Rusty.
No, things happen. This is it. This is the one. Nope.
That's not the one. He's
Not the
he
one.
was okay when he came out. That's about it.
He was okay-ish. He's 2 years ago's Karrion Cross.
yeah.
Huggable Bailey shards.
Man,
Oof.
Hugga Bailey. I still remember when she was fairly new in the loot, and Gerson said, "Bailey hits like a truck." She was apparently good at one point. So
Wow.
yeah.
My, how far we've
Ooh,
come.
there you go. I got some of that too.
My
But
brother. I won't disparage Julius Creed because a lot of the community's still chasing him.
he's very
6.
good. He's one of my favorites.
Silver. 5 silver. Yeah.
All right, number 9. So you've got what, six more before you get your shards. Oh, jeez, Rusty, come on, buddy, come on.
Lip shards, no good.
Come on, right here, 6 silver, Umba Sigbar, Unsibizuza. Oh, he's all right.
I like him as a person. I like him as a trainer.
He's a good trainer. Come on, 6. Well, right now we're neck and neck because I got Mellow shards and you got CM Punk shards. So you need something to tip it.
Horrible. The loot is consistently horrible for both of us tonight. Isn't that great?
No.
Wah, like a baby.
No, it's not great.
Coach Rick got Maxine's gear like at the 3 o'clock hour from a 7 pull.
Oh, very nice. Come on. All right. Well, literally, if you don't pull something more than shards of Maxine right here, we are pretty much tied. Ugh. You got more shards of Maxine right there, but yeah, you're getting more shards of Maxine. I mean, that's...
I need more than that.
Oof. Oof. So you said you've got one hiding. Let me take the screen away so they can't see it. But you got one more in your inbox?
Yeah.
All right. Let me go find it for you here.
Be something good, please. Not something bad, please.
All right. I'm only claiming that. I don't know what else you got in there, but that's the only thing I'm claiming. All right.
I wonder what Rinsko got in his mega that he won on our show yesterday morning. I'm curious.
That's right. I've got polls videos to do reactions to for him and for Noble January. Come on. How do we even call that? Like, did either of us win? Did we just say that we both lost in this poll showdown again 2 weeks in a row?
Yeah. It's a double count out is what it is, or it's a draw. It's a double. You know, remember when Hogan and were laying in the mat and going. That's what it feels like to me. So
yeah, that's what it was. Well, we both lost, and
I'm gonna end this video by saying, sometimes you're the dog, and sometimes you're the tree. All right, we'll see you next time, friends.
Sometimes you're the dog. Sometimes you get wet on.
Sometimes you just get whizzed on. Yeah.
Jeez,
you both obviously lost. Totally agree. And I think we all lost just for having to even watch that. So that was painful.
That was painful. Was DJ on? It was just raid DJ and call it because I'm gonna go feud. Actually, I need to react to those videos before I forget. But
did you log out of my account?
Oh no! Hold on. Now you're logged out. Let's see if we can /raid.
Would be a great should you take 6 gold would be a Rocker Sean and a Showboat Nakamura. Remember those guys were like the most contested when they reworked the moves and the community outrage. And to see like where are they now? I'd be curious.
Well, here's the trick. While I do now have Showboat Nakamura on my account, I've never used him. And don't have Rocker Sean and have never used him. So for me to make those videos, I would have to either start from scratch and figure out how to use them, or go watch Merrick's videos from when they changed the move sets, which, you know, is probably the better path for right now, because
Absolutely.
I'm already logged off of the main account, so dang. Well, let's call that a draw. I don't know if nope. Hey, look, we can raid DJ. I don't know if he's actually going, but we're gonna raid him anyway. So, Kurgan, you just got you did both recently updated. Well, there you go. Merrick has videos for both of those. Rusty.
Love it. I love it. I love it. I don't care. I love it. Perfect.
All right, we're gonna raid DJ. I'm assuming he's live if it's letting us raid him. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you on the next one, and bye.
Bye. Go feud. Feud. Do this feud.
Nope.